Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today in Raid Shadow Legends I've just purchased the Elite Champion Pass, and let's see, it has everything now unlocked for us. It was $59.99, but it gives us this amazing, from the Masters of the Universe, it is Prince Adam's alter ego himself, He-Man, the very the very same. He has his own Raid Shadow Legends version, and we are going to get him along with all of these other rewards right now. Now, I'd already completed up to level 8, and I hadn't bought the Elite Pass yet, but now we have, so let's go ahead and claim everything. There is all the stuff getting bought. It comes with an entire Instinct set as well. So, my goodness, you see that you're getting a tremendous amount of stuff. So you can buy the Elite Pack for $39.99, and the Elite set with everything unlocked is $59.99, so it's an extra £20. But for that £20, it means that I don't have to log in and do the daily logins for the next 8 weeks and 2 days. It all just gets completely done immediately for me. And I really need this He-Man because unfortunately I got the wrong free character because I didn't know what I was doing. I should have went for... It's not Loki, I'm trying to remember what his name is. The Sun Wukong. And he is a legendary speed character, and I didn't get him. Instead, I got Big Old Frog instead. However, He-Man himself is absolutely amazing. Let's just look at him now. So he is a legendary attack, and he also has this aura that increases the speed in arena battles by 28%. This, I think, is the best aura that you can possibly have, because if you increase your speed, not only will you get to go first, but you can also get multiple attacks before your opponent gets a chance if you are significantly faster than what they are. His basic attack is the Eternian Slash, because he is from Eternia. He attacks one enemy and places an extra hit on enemies from the Corrupted. It also fills the champion's turn meter by 10%, fills their turn meter by an additional 2% for each buff on this champion. So he gets his attacks back real quick, and his damage is based on both attack and HP, which is something I've not seen before. Maybe some of you Raid Shadow Legends veterans out there have seen this, but from my experience, I've only seen damage based on either attack or HP or defense or the such, but I've never seen it based on attack and HP. So I'm wondering if that means that He-Man here has like double the strength of like everyone, or do you have to get his HP and his attack up in order to make him just as powerful as someone whose damage is based on attack alone? I don't know, but I'm very interested, very curious to find out. His first ability is the Luminous Cleave. It attacks one enemy, and before attacking, places a 50% attack increase buff on this champion for 2 turns, which means he is super powerful. It ignores stone skin buffs, which is one of the most broken abilities in the entire game. If this attack kills an enemy, fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, that includes himself. And again, the damage is based on attack and HP. It also has this increased attack here. Maybe that's just to let you know what the increased attack does, and that's every 5 turns you can use that. The other one, which is every 4 turns, is I Have the Power, which attacks all enemies. Damage inflicted by the skill increases by 10% for each buff placed on this champion before the skill is used, stacking up to 500%, and resets after the skill is used. The damage is of course based on attack and HP. At level 2 it increases by another 10%, at level 3 increases by another 10%, and level 4 the countdown is decreased by 1, allowing you to do it every 3 turns. And if you get him up to 3 purple stars, then he has the Master of the Universe as a passive skill, which increases this champion's attack and HP by 5% for each buff placed on this champion, stacks up to 50%. and places a 25% strengthen buff on this champion for 2 turns at the start of each round. Also places a 25% strengthen buff on this champion for every 2 turns. No, for 2 turns, whenever an enemy's HP drops below 50% after this champion's attack. This champion is also immune to petrification debuffs, so that is absolutely amazing. He is absolutely stunning. There he is. That is what He-Man himself looks like. We also have a brand new He-Man avatar that we can use for our character. There is, of course, no champion skins, but this looks to be... He's 100% going into my team. I will show you my team right now. There's the crit damage set. We're not going to get that. But this here is my little set of characters. So, of course, I am using Ninja, who I got previously. He is level 60. He's 6 stars, and all 6 are purpled out. We have Loki, who is, again, level 60 with 6 stars and all purpled out. Now, I haven't unlocked the ability to do the soul thing yet, but he does have all of his soul things all ready to go. This, the High Katan, is what I am currently using. She's an epic support, and she does have the speed aura. However, He-Man has an even greater aura than this. This one's 19%. If we look at He-Man, it's 28%. So my team is going to become a lot faster when he gets up there. And then the last one that I'm using is, of course, our very original Kale himself, who I've been using since the very, very start. So I'm going to get He-Man. He's going to be all trained up. He is going to surpass all of them. I'm going to give him whatever equipment I think is best. He's been given, I think, Instinct. So I think that may be what we're going to try and equip to him. Let's go ahead and close this down. And oh my goodness, no, we accidentally opened everything. That's not what I meant to do, it's the other one. There we go. These are the ones that we got. So it's... If you've got 4... I just realised it's playing the He-Man music in the background. If you've got 4 artifacts set, he gets plus 12% and ignores 20% of the enemy's defense, which I think is absolutely huge. It allows him to attack even stronger because he's ignoring the enemy's defense, and it also increases his speed as well. And all of these are mythical level, which is tremendous. I think those might be some of the strongest ones that I have in my entire deck. So I'm very, very excited to see that. And of course, we are going to put this down as a favourite. There he is, raising the Sword of Power. That is the Sword of Castle Grayskull itself. And he looks absolutely amazing. In fact, actually, he's got the little shoulder skull there of Castle Grayskull. He also has the big shield, which I think He-Man did use, but like not often. I seem to remember him having the shield and the little figure. There, of course, is the Sword of Power itself. And of course, he is wearing his traditional barbarian outfit. The face looks a little bit off, doesn't look exactly like He-Man, but it looks exactly like what you'd imagine a Raid Shadow Legend He-Man to look like. And also, while this is also going on, we also have a Skeletor chase, which we can see up here. It's directly under where the... Okay, there we managed to get into it, where the camera setup is. And there you go, there is all the stuff for Skeletor. So after 7 days, you're going to get big old Skeletor as well. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that. He is a legendary support, and he has some very, very cool little skills as well. There they are. I'm just going to skip through them very quickly, so that if anyone wants to see them, you can pause, and you can see them all for yourself. And at day 14, you're going to get the Perfect Soul number 1. And then in phase 2, I'm going to complete all of this as well, just like I did with Loki. And we're going to get the Split Soul all the way up to the completed finished version. And that is going to be absolutely awesome. And then once I finish that, my deck is going to consist of Ninja, is going to consist of Loki, He-Man, and Skeletor, and that's going to be my 4 legendaries that I'm going to be using in all of the little arenas and all of the little missions and such going forward. And I think that's going to be pretty cool, to say the least. And that's going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And, oh man, that's expensive. We shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.